Why has 343 abandoned the Master Chief Collection, a game with endless potential and possibility? The simple answer, money. The other problem is the community. In June of 2022, 343 made a blog post about how they were internally discussing purchasable Spartan points. If you don't know what Spartan points are, they are a type of currency that you can earn through in-game challenges and leveling up through the progression system. You can take these points to purchase a variety of different customization items. When 343 announced they wanted to make Spartan points purchasable for people who may have just started playing MCC or the players who just wanted to skip the grind, the community took to social media to express their outrage. It worked. Just 3 months later, 343 announced they won't be making them purchasable, but it didn't come without its downsides. Following that announcement, updates began to roll out slower and less frequently. It's 2025 and the last substantial update MCC received was in July of 2023. So here we are in 2025, almost 2 years since the last update came out for MCC. Everyone asks why, and like I said in the beginning of this video, it's a hard pill to swallow, but it all comes down to the fact that 343 didn't have a consistent revenue stream to justify continued support for the game. All because the community bitched and complained about purchasable Spartan points, a currency that you could earn simply by playing the game. When you think about other microtransactions in games, this system would have been harmless. If you had already been playing MCC, you would have amassed enough points to buy everything and have some left over. I'll see some in the community still doing mental gymnastics, coming up with any other reason that they stopped supporting MCC when there is no other reason. Everyone who is complaining doesn't even play the game on a regular basis, and they got the last say to put the nail in the coffin for the MCC, and now the dedicated MCC player base gets to sit with yet again an unfinished product. I'm not saying I support 343, but it was an obvious outcome. You can't expect to keep getting updates on a game that isn't making money. It's not how this all works. MCC deserves to receive more updates. There is still more things to be done. There are 7 games in the collection if you include H2A multiplayer as its own game and are only optioned for classic Halo. There are issues popping up to this day. Some of the more annoying issues I experience on a daily basis is a bug in matchmaking where you get stuck in an infinite loop of connecting session, players found, restarting search. And this will go on for a while until it finally connects you to a game. This happens when you have relays on, a feature to protect you from getting hit offline. Now I have to keep them off just to consistently be able to connect to games with the added risk of getting smacked offline. Or the bug where you get stuck at leaving matchmaking. That's one of my favorites. I know we have all been a victim of this one, where sometimes quitting the build is the only option. Now imagine being a new player and not knowing the weird quirks that MCC has. You would think that the game is broken or there is something wrong with your setup. There is also easy quality of life things that wouldn't take up much resources, such as expanding the restrictions in ranked where you can match anyone from 25 to 50. If we want to take it a step further, change it from Halo 2's ranking system to Halo 3's. Bring back rank challenges with rewards to push players into this playlist. Refresh some of the social offerings, bring back multi-team, rotate invasion from ranked into a social playlist where it belongs. You can bring back double XP weekends to incentivize players to hop on the game. And do us all a favor, get Waterfall Edge and Icebox out of Halo 3. Getting those maps makes me never want to play the game again. People are already deleting these maps anyway, making it where the entire lobby will crash, adding to an already frustrating experience, but in all seriousness, there's many things they could do to make MCC worth playing again. The game goes on sale quite frequently, even becoming a top seller while it's on sale. The game is bringing in some kind of revenue to at least have some playlist adjustments, bug fixes, and quality of life updates. 343 owes it to the longtime fans and the new players that are still buying the game to this day. Remember, MCC isn't free. There's still work to be done. 343 needs to finish what they started. I mean, they still update Infinite when it has a lower population than the Master Chief Collection. So let's make MCC fun again. I already know we will have people in the comments bringing up that Infinite is higher on the list of top games. I don't care about a list that we don't even know what it goes by. I'll be sticking to actual numbers I can see. So to conclude this video, we can thank the community of people who frequently post on X and Reddit for killing support for a game they didn't even play. With that being said, hopefully 343 will update MCC in some capacity in the near future. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.